Welcome to another AMA with Kadena Project Network. In this episode, we will be speaking with the team from Kaskade. This conversation was recorded on September 21st, 2022, live on Twitter Spaces. The views and expressions in this AMA do not represent the views of KPN directly and are not to be considered as financial advice. Please make sure to do your own research on the projects presented. Also, make sure to follow our account to be alerted of new uploads. Now let's get started. Enjoy. All right, well, welcome everybody. Great to see a bunch of very familiar faces in here. So today we got a very exciting AMA with Kaskade. It should be quite eventful. Like I said, they've been building for quite a while in the background, and I'm very excited to be able to showcase them today and see exactly what they've been up to. So let's get right into it. So let's start right off with something very simple. Why don't we just go ahead and a quick introduction about Kaskade, what you guys are all about, what you got you into crypto in the first place. I kind of like to learn the backstory behind the team if you can, and we'll just start from there. So take it away, just a quick intro.
Hi guys, this is Terrence Rajapakse, currently CEO of Kaskade. By the way, this is the first time I'm doing an AMA, so it's a bit stressful, but hopefully everything goes well. Be interesting conversation, and we want to thank you to host us. It's great to be here.
Well, don't. There's no pressure. You know, it's very easygoing. We're just going to have a nice, simple conversation. Just, and just learn a little bit more about you guys and what you're bringing to the table. So why don't we just, like I said, start off with what got you into the crypto space and what Kaskade is all about.
So basically, we are trying to build a lending protocol on the Kadena Ecosystem. We've got a big team with big backgrounds. Myself have a background in finance, applied maths, and economics. We've also got developers that are well experienced in blockchain development. We've got professional web designers and also an efficient marketing team that is handling community really well in its early stages. So yeah, we're really excited to be building this project in Kadena Ecosystem.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have been working for a while now. I know, like, I got into Kadena, let's see, probably about 6 months ago now, and pretty much I've been seeing this Kaskade's name here and there through almost the whole time. So it's been really interesting to learn that you guys have, been quietly plugging away and have built yourself up a really good team of dedicated people. So what decided to make you guys choose Kadena specifically?
So we were really interested in Kadena because it's relatively new and fresh. They've got like interesting ideas, interesting features. We really like the chain web architecture, and we can see true scalability for mass adoption in DeFi. Obviously, this leads to minimal transaction costs and shows a clear path to gas-free transaction projects. So like an example would be from Cadex, who's proven a proof of work gas-free protocol can actually happen. So yeah, shout out to Cadex, shout out for them for leading the way. Also, another point I want to mention is their unique smart contract language, Pact. While it's still in its infancy stage, we're happy to see also some progression in their language as new updates are rolled out. So we're excited to use that as well. But for sure, there will be problems here and there, as it is in the crypto world. But the main thing is, to move on and learn from our mistakes as a community. And finally, also, Kadena has, well, speaking of community, it's really great, very supportive. They've been supportive from the start for each and every project on Kadena. We've made good friends in both individuals and other projects as well. So I'm happy to say that the culture is something other blockchains should be jealous of.
For sure, that's definitely one of the strong points of Kadena is its community behind it, and because a lot of people have been, since Kadena is still in its infancy, and like you said, PAC is still kind of in its infancy. You need people to help each other, right, and build off of each other, and make sure that everyone's building safely and securely. So yeah, definitely, it's great to see all, like you said, CADX with the proof of work that gas station run systems can work and can function and are a benefit to the community and ecosystem as a whole. And without Kadena, you wouldn't be able to do that because, could you imagine trying to run a gas station for Ethereum and paying everyone's Ethereum fees? You'd be out of business in a month.
Yeah, of course. It's so expensive right now.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get a little bit deeper into Kaskade itself. Now, you guys have going to be having your own token as well, the KAS token. So I read that you guys are going to be doing a little bit of an airdrop for that. Now, let's go over a little bit more about what's going to be involved. First, let's just speak about the token itself and what the utility of your token is and how it will be used within your system. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the airdrop.
So for now, KAS tokens can be used as for governance purpose. So they can vote through the DAO. So the airdrop the reason we're doing the airdrop is to reward community and free governance rights and help and optimize governance scalability for long term. So the process would be a fair KYC distribution to ensure that all participants that are registered for the airdrop have equal shared amount of token release. So no one is in disadvantage here. It will be in 3 stages. So the first release will be in October. The second one will be in December, and the third one is in February. So the total airdrop would be 3% of our total token supply. And Boost also is available for each release based on social metrics. So for example, if we hit a milestone of Twitter followers or some kind of engagement in the community, there will be a little boost for the token release.
I like that idea of the boost of rewarding the community, because that's what the airdrop is for the community. And if they show that they're really want to be involved and really want to help promote, that you guys are kind of rewarding them, that sounds like an awesome thing to do. That's something I've never really heard of before. It's usually just you may get something special if you invest a certain amount into the initial offering or anything like that, but never just a community participation reward. That sounds like exactly up Kadena's alley of putting the community first.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, like keep the community engaged and keep it moving. So yeah, it's a great idea that we've come up with.
Yeah, it's definitely something I hope other projects hear and decide to take on themselves. Now, when it comes, like you said, this is going to be a KYC procedure. People will have to go through that procedure. How are you going to be facilitating that? Are you going to be using one of the known KYC partners that have been used with KD Launch uses? I forget the name of theirs, but there's ones that seem to be used over and over again. I assume you'll be probably using a system like that will then be verifying people's identities, and which is a good idea. Most people hear about KYC and they think that it's a bad thing and that people shouldn't do it because crypto is supposed to be this anti-government cypherpunk kind of thing. But at the same time, people don't understand that the KYC is there to protect the user. It's not so much to protect you, the business. It's really more there to protect the person in making the purchases. So I don't think people should be scared of KYC at all and look at it as any project I see offering KYC, I automatically look at them as a way more legit product, just because they're doing things the proper way and protecting their users, and that shows that they care about their community.
Yeah, I think it is one of the best ways, as you said, like to protect each and every users in the project or using our protocol.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bad actors out there and things like that, and especially like you said, it'll also prevent people from people making multiple identities or whatever and trying to get more of the supply than they really fairly should. So it also protects that as well, your supply distribution. So definitely something that is more needed, that's for sure. So when it comes to registering, where do people go to register for this? Is it open already and available to register?
For now, it's not confirmed yet, but we're looking forward to maybe make some partnerships with some other projects on Kadena Ecosystem. So we've discussed with other launch pads. We've also considering doing internal options as well. So, well, nothing is confirmed yet, but we'll keep you, updated in the future. So be sure to don't miss out on our posts on our Twitter page. Everything will be announced publicly as soon as we have the information.
Well, I see there's a few other projects, including a launch pad in here as well. So if you guys heard it here, maybe reach out to them to see if maybe there could be some collaboration there and get some more eyes on the project to get more people working on it. Now, when it comes to the tokens themselves, is there going to be any kind of vesting periods or anything like that involved?
So yeah, there will be there will be a total vesting period of 24 months. However, participants can still vote in governance proposals while their tokens are locked. So it's not just sitting there for nothing. The purpose of this is to encourage the community to be engaged with the DAO. What that means is that as Kaskade grows, we have a focus group of incentivized individuals to discuss important topics about the project. So these vesting tokens may play a big part in governance mining initiatives, and we'll discuss that publicly later on in the future.
That's kind of a good idea, because along with having a DAO, you want to make sure that the people who are involved in doing the voting have a vested interest in seeing the projects, further along and benefit and become more than what they originally started. So definitely, making sure that people can still vote and use their power through the tokens, but still have that vesting period really sounds like a solid idea to make sure that you have people that want to vote and you can kind of depend on, and aren't just gonna aren't in it just to flip the quick buck on the tokens, which seems to be the common trend, right?
That's right. That's right.
So when it comes to development, I notice your website is fairly well done. Whoever you guys have making your website, I have to say kudos. They have done an excellent job. It looks very professional and very well laid out. I look at a lot of project websites, so I can definitely tell when someone that has some skill is making the website. So definitely kudos to that. But I noticed you guys also dropped on your Twitter a little while ago some UI UI sneak peeks of what the website's gonna look like. Could you tell us a little bit more about the layout and what people can expect to see when you guys go live?
So yeah, as you said in our Twitter page, we are currently in development stage for our MVP, so minimal viable product. And as I said, from the team, we have two senior developers with, they have 6 years experience of UX and front end paired with back end support. And they're now currently developing a product that would be available on the testnet for the community to try out. So we're super excited to show these stages publicly. We'll be giving out obviously regular updates for major changes. Again, more sneak peeks of the website and the web design for our early supporters.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like, again, another great way to make sure that the community stays involved and stays, interested in the project and keep them kind of coming back wanting more. I know I definitely want to learn more about what you guys are up to and actually see some kind of things. Now, Will, when you say open it up to the testnet, does that mean people will actually be able to go and like make test contracts and pretty much everything at your phase 1 launch that you are going to be offering? People are going to be able to pretty much try to break it?
Yeah, they'll be able to do anything with it. It's just a testnet, like to try it out. Also, there will be like a bug bounty program, so we'll reward something with that issue. But yeah, basically everyone can access it on the testnet.
Awesome. It's always definitely good to put out almost like an open beta kind of test, even if it is just on a test net, just to, because there will be people who will push it to the limit, run the contracts maybe through Chainweaver, look right into the code, follow a transaction, see if there's any kind of holes in any of the contracts or anything like that, because there's some people out there that do that because they're looking for a way in to steal funds. But I think a lot of the people in the Kadena community are more doing it to ensure that it's safe for everyone. And, those white hat hackers can actually be very beneficial to a lot of projects, as long as you're willing to, let someone play with your code. But if it's a smart contract, it's out there for anyone to see, right? That's the beauty of the blockchain as well.
That's right. Everything you said is correct.
So any kind of like no solid dates yet on when we'll be able to see the first iteration of that? Like, are we aiming for like the end of October, end of this year? Can we maybe narrow it down to a quarter, maybe?
We don't have the exact dates, but you can expect it something towards end of October, early November. So, guys, it's coming towards Halloween time, so hopefully people aren't too scared to give it a try. Was that cringe?
Cringe. No, that was good. No, that was good.
We're trying to put in it.
Definitely, people will be looking for, and like you said, with your dates too, for with the December dates and the February dates. People are going to be looking at Christmas and Valentine's Day. Maybe make some gifts out of it.
Yeah, marketing strategy.
Yeah, definitely. So besides, you mentioned that you're talking to other launch pads and things like that. Is there any other projects or things you'd like to collaborate with? Have you reached out to possibly maybe getting like a grant from Kadena, possibly right from the team, or like any other big projects or people you'd like to get involved with? Maybe something even outside of the realm of Kadena?
We're still not this close to talk about this topic yet, but of course, we're gonna try to get through a grant process. That's what we're working on now. But all I can say is that we're looking forward to speak with other projects on the Kadena ecosystem. It would be great to work with other protocols as well, even outside the Kadena. But that's all I can say for now. Can't confirm anything yet. We'll let you know once we have the information available. So like maybe I don't know, maybe in the coming months or coming weeks. We'll see.
Awesome. Now, I see that on your website you have an apply thing. So does that mean that if someone has some development skills that you guys are looking to hire? And can you maybe tell us a little bit about what would be involved in the ideal candidates and what they would expect for work from you guys?
So as we're going to grow, as Kaskade is going to grow, we might be looking for maybe other developers to, develop everything that's needed for our project. Right now, we're not looking into recruiting yet, unless we launch our, project on the mainnet. So we'll be looking for development skills, essentially, and we'll look into it maybe further in the future as we scale.
Yeah, because as you guys definitely grow, and once you go to mainnet and start, getting your initial phase one nailed down and everything running smooth, I'm sure there's going to be, you're going to be opening up a whole new wave of possibilities that's going to be available on top of Kadena. So I'm sure eventually, maybe 6 months to a year down the road from now, you guys might be triple, quadruple the size of your team and a big, huge company or something. You never know what the future can hold, because we're definitely so early with Kadena as well that, since we're getting in now, a couple of years from now, if Kadena takes off, who knows what's going to be available for everyone, all of these great projects that are building. It's going to be quite interesting to see.
Right. We've got a lot of ideas coming on, and we're also excited to share with you guys publicly. So yeah. Also, we're also finalizing our white paper that will be available soon as well. So every detail of our project, you can find every information in there. So yeah, be sure to not miss out any announcement on our socials.
Awesome. Looking also at your roadmap, I see that audit penetration testing is definitely on the list now. Will that be auditing done through the community, or are you guys looking into getting a professional auditing company to look through all of your contracts and everything before an official launch?
Yeah, we'll be paying obviously for some professionals, like I don't know, for example, NCC. I don't, not for sure yet, but we're still looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's definitely a few different auditing companies out there available now,
Right.
and ones that are starting to look into Kadena and learn Pact and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see, what all will be available on that side, because I find that that's quite important. I look at stamps of approval for projects for me personally are KYC, community driven, and audited, and doing things safely and securely, because that just shows that the thought has gone into it, right? Like you need to, you really plan for the future and realize that building these products and these projects is so much more than just a website, a couple of smart contracts, and you're out the door and away you go. There's just so much to it. And you guys seem to be well on track to be doing exactly what you want to do. You set out a goal and you've built a team around it, and you're well on your way. I'm very excited to read the white paper and get all dived right into that, and also to just see how well this community airdrop goes. I really love the idea of the community airdrop. I'm really happy to see, even though like it's not like it's a huge percentage of the total supply, but at the same time, it just shows that you guys are definitely in it for the community and not just in it to, build a product and make a bunch of money. And that really shows, a lot more class and professionalism than some other projects I've seen.
Right. Yeah, well, we've got a great team. We're also very excited to, reshape DeFi on Kadena. And we've got a team of experts. I think we're doing really well. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but we'll be progressing all the way.
Awesome. So just speaking about Kadena and crypto and stuff like that, let's just, kind of outside of the Cascade talk and just get your idea of where do you see Kadena and the Kadena community in, say, a year from now? Do you see, us being, the top 100 coin and picking up and becoming maybe an infrastructure like Sol or Ethereum, maybe?
uh, in a year's time, hopefully, we'll be coming out of the bear market right now. I mean, while I would love like an optimistic, 100x, I think we could reasonably say that we could be towards the all-time high, if things improve in a year time.
Now, would you think that we could pull out of it without pulling out of the bear market, led by innovation and led by development by the community? Because it seems like even since I got into Kadena, that the ecosystem is growing exponentially. Like every week, it seems like almost. Do you think that possibly that could end up driving it, or do you feel like the bear market is just the power force to be reckoned with, and there's nothing you can do except wait?
No, of course. I mean, we have to be patient about it. The bear market will always like turn over into a bull market. That's what I'm personally hope for. But I still believe that it will turn around and we'll hit the all-time high, I guess.
Well, it's always good to be optimistic, that's for sure, especially in this space, because those bears can be pretty mean. But hopefully one day our bulls will come running out, and Kadena will hopefully come along with it and find a rightful spot in this ecosphere, especially now with Ethereum moving to a proof of stake. There's definitely people with more eyes on different options for proof of work blockchains that offer kind of the same things that Ethereum did. And really, this is a good chance for Kadena to jump into a spotlight and kind of take up some of that space. So, like, you never know. You never know. A year from now, you never know where we're going to be. So, hopefully it'll be all for the positive, and we can just go from there.
Yeah, of course. We always stay optimistic, though.
Awesome. So let's just kind of recap everything here. So you guys have your airdrop for your community airdrop that pretty soon you guys will be releasing the signups and everything for that, which people will have to do KYC for. But again, that is a great thing, people. That is good. It will make sure that there's not a whole bunch of bad actors out there sucking up this free airdrop so that real people can't get involved. And that's really what it's about, is making sure that it's a fair and vested and properly done thing, so that the majority of that the coins go to the people that they were meant to go to, and that is you guys, the community.
Right. That's right.
And then we have you got your UI little sneak peek on the Twitter page. So make sure everyone clicks on their Twitter right now and follows them to make sure, and go and scroll through and check out their media and check out these sneak peeks. It looks very well done. Like I said, whoever you guys have designing your websites and building all that kind of stuff definitely knows what they're doing. I will definitely say that. So make sure you guys go and check all that out. And hopefully, by, like you said, end of October and early November, we can actually start to get our hands on some stuff. It'll be very exciting.
I'm very excited. Yeah. Also, I want to mention that when you mentioned that the website is looking good, I mean, this is nothing but it looks like what we're developing right now. So we're kind of excited also to present to you publicly, our definitive website design and product.
So the website you have now is pretty much just a placeholder, and it's going to get even
Right.
better.
Yeah, it's going to get better. Yeah.
Awesome. excited to see that. I always love seeing new iterations of websites since we got into building our Kadena Ecosystem website and building some other ones. It was really interesting to see the evolving process that it is. It's really neat to see things take shape.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was very awesome. I learned a lot more than I thought I was going to today about you guys because, like I said, you guys have been very quiet and building in the background, and that is what you guys need to do in a bull market like this: is build, 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 build. And once you have something to say, like you guys had about your airdrop and starting to get close to your ending, start the marketing and start getting out there. So I was very happy that you guys were able to speak with us today. It was very great that like you said, it was your first AMA. I think you did excellent job. I don't think it was you answered everything correctly. You sounded great. So I definitely don't be nervous. I would definitely say do more of them. I'm sure the community would love to hear more about you guys. And thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to present you guys to the community.
Of course, yeah. I want to thank you, you guys again for hosting us. Yeah, sorry I didn't talk that much, but I did my best to answer all the questions you asked me. However, I'll get better, maybe as you said, with other AMAs. But again, thank you again.
Of course, and whenever you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about, feel free to shoot us a message, and we will definitely get something lined up. And like I said, you did great today. Don't feel discouraged or anything. You did a great job answering all the questions, and as you do more of them, you just get even more relaxed and more open, and it'll
I
just
can
come
feel it right
naturally
now.
to you.
I feel a bit more confident maybe in doing the next one.
For sure. Well, hopefully the next one will I'll definitely try to catch it, and hopefully we can get you guys back on KPN again, maybe in a month or two when you get even closer to your official launch.
Yeah, of course. We'll be mostly maybe talking about the white paper that will be released, so looking forward to it.
Awesome. And if you guys want any Medium articles, anything like that, feel free to hit us up. We'll be more than welcome to share your white paper, share articles, things like that on our mediums as well. So,
all right,
open invitation.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming and listening today. It was very interesting to learn about Kaskade. Make sure you guys follow their Twitter, go to check out everything about them, stay up to date, and I can't wait to see what you guys have for us in another month or two.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.
Take care. Bye-bye.
That wraps up another amazing AMA. Thank you for listening. Here at KPN, we strive to bring an open platform for projects being built on Kadena to present themselves to the community. Please ensure to do your own research on each project before investing. Also, make sure to follow us on our social media, from Twitter to subscribing to our weekly newsletter. All the links can be found directly on our SoundCloud profile page. Thank you very much for listening, and take care.